Here we go with WattsView, the power monitor. Let's start with showing you what we've got here as far as selection goes. Now, as you can see, we've got some real nice wind out here right now, showing our in the green our watts, and we're up at the scale of at 150 right now in this corner, down to 0 here, of course. And we have the top 4 selections, watts, amps, volts, and watt hours on this particular scale. You can see there's some down at the bottom here. Okay, so the green here is the watts. We'll take that out here. We'll go over to this little selector here on the side here, and we'll just uncheck this box with a click. Okay, now that has taken the watts out of the picture, and the scale up in the corner here, see it says 60 now instead of 750. Well, it adjusted automatically to the next highest scale here on the chart, and it happens to be about 57 here at this little peak. And in this red here is our current amps. So it's so the little windmills up there are pushing about at a peak at 55 amps right now. What we're actually watching is we're watching 2 Air X400s in parallel. They're both running through this little sensor here that I'll show you right away. And we put our big wire through this. Now let's deselect our amps here with this little box here over on the left. Give it a click, and now we're left with this blue line here, which basically gives us a really good idea of the rate of watts that we're making right now. You can see this is real time, this line. It's moving actually, and it's showing right now about close to watt hours. So that would be roughly we're making it at a rate of 15 watt hours. Just divide by 3. It's real easy. Okay, now let's go to well, there's our voltage like we were talking about, and it's setting nicely right between 10 and 15. So let's zoom that in a bit, like by going over here and deselecting this checkbox here and getting rid of our watt hours. Okay, so that's spread our scale right out from up in the corner here from 13.5 volts down to 12.2 volts. And as you can see, sometimes it's bouncing right up to 13.5 and as low as 12.2, and it seems to be kind of averaging out around 12.6. Okay, so let's reselect some of these items. Oh, by the way, we also have down here in the corner our amp hours. We'll select that one on. Okay, our amp hours. It's another little item here. When we put the amp hours and the volts keeps our top of our scale at 14. And here's our down at the bottom here. This is showing our amp hours. Now I'm going to reselect some more of these. We'll reselect our watt hours. Okay, there's our watt hours added to it now. And then our amps. Click on our amps. Okay, now our amps is on there. Just look at all that information right now. That is just an amazing amount of information to have at a glance. This is just very great. And I can add also I can add watts to it. Boom. There we go. Now we've got our watts, and we've pushed all the other ones down like that. So what I like to do sometimes is eliminate the watts, and then I have a good idea of the other four selections: amps, volts, watt hours, and amp hours. And I can see everything at a glance right there. The little windmills are turning real good up there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.